also producing sausages.
Do you do vacuums of the full chicken, the full bird? It's possible.
Full bird is possible for the packaging, yes. Yeah. That's yeah. We have also some samples here. Yeah, that's possible. Over there we have a solution also for meat.
Hello, Internet. Day 3 or day 4 at IFA 2024. We're still normally exploring the different technologies for meat processing, packaging, different equipment, companies. You can see there. This is Multivet Group.
This one expression. Yes. This one.
Good. So now the first question's coming already, but I need a little bit to continue and speed up. We have here also this machine. For example. To explain the machine, you can put maximum kind of form the meat and then we slice it. Why are we doing this? So you're having an exact block, so they are exact same slices and same weight. Very important. And if you have an expensive product, there's no trim at the beginning. Trim you can't sell, then you have to do the sausages or a lower value product. So it's a very nice machine. It's a very successful machine. And so this is for the cutting. So we have here a vacuum filler where we can do minced meat. Here we have the cutting solution for meat. We have also cutting solution for sausages, smaller slices. But this is called a slicer. This is a portion. Good. We're having 10 now, so we have a live demonstration on the other side of the booth. I think it's very interesting also for you. Of course, it's a bigger high-end line, but
dust or floor or very small things, you know.
It's not a big, it's getting flooded.
Otherwise, you just keep
Before we do the demonstration, I also want to show you shortly how a tray sealer looks. Now we saw that maybe but also we're having machines called tray sealer. We'll be doing where you're having a ready-made tray, put the product inside, and the machine is closing, changing atmosphere inside. And it's called a tray sealer. So here we also have already semi-automatic machine, so we're having also smaller machines, but this is already a semi-automatic machine where you just put having the trays here, you put your product inside, the machine is moving into the sealing station, and in the same station we're also doing the cutting and the package is ready. And that's a different system, so we're having the thermoforming machines and also the tray sealing machines. Good, I think the demonstration is starting already.
If you go on the floor,
we see a little bit better.
We have to start with production planning, which usually takes place in the office. production planner creates a batch with certain products and a certain number of packages he wants to produce, and then sends that batch down to the shop floor, down to the HMI, where with the push of one button we can start production of the batch. And all the operator will have to do is start the line also with push of one button. We can do that because of our multi-vac line control, which enables us to operate and also monitor the full line from any terminal along the line. So as you see, push of the start button here on the slicer has started the whole line and production has begun. As we do not slice real product here on the booth, we're running the slicer in a simulated mode, and we're loading these dummy products, our bacon products, here on the conveyors, and our bacon portions move on over the buffer conveyors into our handling module, where the portions are loaded into our thermoformer. So you see, the operation of the full line is really simple due to our multi-vac line control, especially standard tasks such as starting the line, starting a new production batch predefined in the office, stopping the line, and so on, is very simple because of the line control we have. Now at some point in production, this first batch that we just started is finished. We have produced all of the packages we need for that first batch. So what we can then do in this line is start producing a second batch with a so-called article change on the fly. Because the full line is equipped so that we can do the full article change from one batch to another batch on the fly without even having to stop the line. That means the slicer can produce a different type of portion. Also the thermoformer here can automatically adjust the package depth. And we can already see that in here. First batch is still being loaded over here. And the second batch, which has already been started, already moves into the handling module with deeper packages. So we can load 2 portions into one package for a family pack breakfast bacon, for example. And you can see, without stopping the line, the loading of the second batch has already started. And now we have 2 different batches in our line. Moving on, further down the line, we then have our sealing station, which seals our packages. We have the cutting, and back there another handling module, which singles out the 4 tracks in the thermoformer into one track that goes further downstream. Now, not to keep you waiting for too long, my colleague, would you please finish the second batch as well, run the line empty. We can also do that. If you say the second batch has been finished, we can now run the line empty and simply pack all of the products that are already in the line. Which means, beginning with the slicer then slices the product logs already inside of the machine. And as soon as these last logs already in the slicer have been sliced, then the slicer finishes its operation, which is going to be the case very soon. And as soon as the slicer is ready and stopped, we can even already open the door of the slicer and
I'm from DRC, Congo. I'm from DRC, Congo.
By the way, if you're interested in
your neighbor.
By the way, if you're interested in
your neighbor.
information and more details